Ya estamos en vivo, estimado Mijael.
Ya hizo su conteo. En un breve.
Ya
Sí.
estamos.
Yes.
Bueno, muy buenas tardes con todos, estimados alumnos. Les saluda Robinson Bernal, coordinador general de la Escuela de Gobierno. El día de hoy tenemos nuestra cuarta clase en vivo de nuestra capacitación de inglés para abogados. Ya estamos comenzando a entrar a la parte más importante de la capacitación, así que a esforzarse y a seguir aprendiendo. Sin más que decir, estimada Caryn, la platea es toda.
Muchas gracias, Robinson. Hola, Alfredo. Estamos Alfredo y yo ahora. How are you?
Caryn, no te vemos, prende tu cámara, por favor. Un momento, por favor, la docente tiene algunos problemas técnicos. En breve vamos a continuar con la clase.
Hello. Hello, students. How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, hello. Fine.
Yes.
Yes, everyone can hear me.
Yes, profe.
How are you?
Very well.
Okay, today we're going to work our templates. Did everybody look at the materials? Okay. We're going to start with the first part. Okay. What did we do last class? Does anybody have do you remember the vocabulary? Augusto, Andrea. Anybody remember our vocabulary of the last class? Hugo. So that we can do a revision. Andrea, do you remember our vocabulary? Hello, Aristides. How are you?
Hello, teacher. Fine, and you?
I'm fine. Did you get to revise our vocabulary from the last class?
Yes, more or less. I was reading something.
Okay, what do you remember that we did?
Well, we have many words there.
We did a lot of words.
A lot of words. Defendant, guilty, contract, appeal, agreement, and
Plaintiff,
all, plaintiff, demandante, sí.
breach of contract,
Written contract, evidence, clause, rules,
Break.
root, arrangement, behavior,
settlement,
settlement too, damages,
damages. And we decided that some words we won't use. Okay. Anyone else want to revise the vocabulary from the last class? Today is the soccer match. Everybody is in the mood for the soccer match. Who's going to watch it?
I think all of we are going to watch it. Maybe
Okay.
some persons are in the stadium now.
What
Some
time is the match?
At 8
8, profe.
At 8 still time. Is it in Paraguay or not?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
We have time
Okay.
to end the classes.
Okay. Aristides, can you read the first part of what we're going to do?
Ejercicio 1, teacher.
Where it says redacción de documentos y formatos en inglés legal. Objetivo, aprender a
yes.
redactar documentos legales. Okay, introduction is to you.
Redacción de documentos y formatos en inglés legal. Objetivo, aprender a redactar documentos legales en inglés, conociendo su estructura. 1. Introducción. 1.1. Importancia del inglés legal. Uso en contratos, acuerdos, poderes notariales, demandas, etc. Diferencias entre el inglés legal y el inglés cotidiano. Formalidad, precisión, estructura.
That's what we said the last class. We don't have space for to be ambiguous. There is no space. We have to be precise. And number 2, Hugo.
Ok, teacher. Características del inglés legal. Uso de términos arcaicos. Herein, en este documento.
Herein.
Thereof, de ello. Irito, al presente. Verbos en infinitivo sin to en ciertas cláusulas. The parties agree to pay. Uso de shall, obligación, y may, facultad, permiso.
Very good. Okay, I'm going to read again this part. Uso de términos arcaicos. Herein, en este documento. Thereof, de ello. Y hereto, al presente. Verbos en infinitivo sin to en ciertas cláusulas. The parties agree to pay. Uso de shall, obligación, y may, facultad y permiso. Vocabulario clave. Expresiones comunes en documentos legales. Okay, we have Spanish and we have English. We're going to do the English part. Augusto, the first one.
You hear me, teacher?
I hear you. The first word.
Vocabulario clave, expresiones comunes en documentos legales. Español, inglés. Acuerdo, agreement, contrato, contract.
Only one. Then someone else will read the other.
Okay.
Okay. The next one. Aristides, you, the next word.
Yes, is contract.
Number 3.
Number 3, clause.
Clause. 4. Who's going to read?
Obligation.
Yes.
Obligation.
Obligations. 5. Plaintiff. Yes, plaintiff. 6. Who's going to read number 6?
Defendant.
Very good. Here is a new word. Acá vamos por un vocabulario nuevo. Will, testamento, que acá en Paraguay no hay. Creo que no es una práctica común, o me equivoco. You don't have a will.
Sí hay, profe, no es común.
Pero ¿cómo es la ley? What is the law for this one? When someone dies. O sea, es a voluntad. El testamento es a voluntad.
Sí.
And is it a common practice or not? No, la gente no practica dejar un testamento.
I believe what people do most here is the sucesión, which I don't really know how we say in English. I don't think it's succession. What is?
No, but the succession is a legal process in which the law says, doesn't the law say half for the spouse and the other half for the children? How is?
I think that's the procedure when people don't have a will. And what is the most common thing here?
Tengo entendido que la sucesión, que es como se hace acá en Paraguay, puede ser intestada cuando no hay un testamento y puede ser testada cuando hay un testamento.
Ok. Pero la práctica común es que hay una ley en el caso que no hay un testamento.
Así es.
What does the law say? ¿Qué dice la ley? What does the law say?
¿Y quiénes le heredan? El 50% de la esposa y el otro 50% entre los hijos reconocidos dentro del matrimonio. ¿Y quién puede iniciar la demanda? Eso es más lo que dice la ley.
Okay. But it's not a common practice, the will. O sea, no todo el mundo deja un testamento. In other countries, you have to have a will. Okay. The next one. Who's going to read?
This also is a new word.
Yes.
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney. Which in Paraguay, you can give to your attorney or who else? The public notary or not?
I think two.
Yes. Power of attorney. And the next one. Who's going to read the next one? Waiver of liability. And the last one? Hugo?
Confidentiality.
Confidentiality. Very good. Pueden repetir conmigo. Confidentiality.
Confidentiality.
Confidentiality. Okay. Essential verbs. To execute. To enforce. To waive and to bind. Which words are new here? To execute, we know. To enforce.
That's a new one.
That's a new one. To waive and to bind.
To waive no es olas también.
No.
Olas del mar.
Yes.
That's a different spelling, Aristides.
Yes.
Wave from the sea is without the I. It's W-A-V-E only.
But the sound is the same.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To bind. Okay. Aristides, you can read the next one. Formatos y tipos de documentos.
Bueno.
You can read.
Formatos y tipos de documentos. 1. Estructura general de un contrato. Ejemplo. Service agreement, acuerdo de servicios. This agreement is made and entered into this date
You put the date?
This 20 of January 68 by and between Aristides Rivas with address at Choferes del Chaco 1250, herein after referred to as provider, and Jorge Chavez with address at Ayala 500, herein after referred to as client.
As client.
As client.
So that is a format to do a general agreement. An agreement of maybe a service or something similar to that. Okay. Whereas provider agrees to render certain services and client agrees to compensate. When they talk about compensate, is that you have to pay. Provider, that's to compensate provider under the following terms. Number 1, scope of services. Provider agrees to provide specific services as described in Exhibit 1. So what could be your services, Aristides? Maybe you want an accountant, and the person has to give you the services of an accountant.
Yes, maybe accountant service or other service.
Yes, any other service. classes or anything. Compensation. Client shall pay the provider the sum of, and you have an amount for services rendered.
Rendir, ¿qué es, profe?
The service given to you.
Ah,
Entonces quiere decir
ok,
que vos vas a pagar un monto X por el servicio recibido.
correcto. Thank you.
Termination. Either party may terminate this agreement with, and you put a number of days, 10 days written notice. Or you can also put verbal notice. Someone can just let you know. And this is not necessary, but in witness hereof, the parties have executed this agreement on the date first written above, and then you have your signature, your printed name, and your title. Those are general contracts that you use for different things. Okay. Number 2, Hugo.
Número 2,
Yes.
formato de carta legal. Cease and desist letter. Carta de cese y desista. And your name, your address, city, state, zip code, date. ¿Te voy a completar o así no me leo, profe?
No, you can read. We are doing You can complete or read, but después cada uno va a hacer un pequeño ejemplo y va a ir leyendo.
Recipient name, recipient address, city, state, zip code. RE.
Date. Acá no se usa el zip code, no se usa, pero creo que hay el código postal.
Sí, creo que tenemos un código.
7,000, teacher. 7,000.
Yes, but it's not normally used.
No, really.
No. Okay, recipient name.
Okay. Cease and desist demand. Dear recipient name, this letter serves as a formal notice that your actions specifically, ahí se describe la violación, are in violation of law or agreement. We demand that you immediately cease and desist from engaging in such conduct. Failure to comply within numbers, days may result in legal action. Sincerely, your name, your title is applicable.
Okay, in Paraguay, you use the cease and desist letter. The lawyers can tell us. Is it a common practice or not?
Sí, en marcas nosotros usamos mucho las cartas de cease and desist.
Okay.
Para cuando alguien usa una marca sin el permiso del titular de la marca, por ejemplo.
Okay. Entonces muchas veces tienen que hacer acá porque they use it a lot. Okay. ¿Y la gente cumple o no?
Y a veces le ponemos plazo, a veces sí, o si no, iniciamos la acción en la materia civil, a veces, competencias de leal o otras acciones.
Okay. Number 3, who's going to read number 3? Andrea, you can read.
Poder notarial, power of attorney. General power of attorney. I, your name, residing at your address, do hereby appoint attorney in fact name of attorney address
As
address Espera, que no me sale. As my true and lawful attorney, in fact, to act on my behalf in described authority given. This power of attorney shall remain in effect until revoked or in written.
Right.
Signed of this date, signature y print name.
Very good. Okay. I want everyone to make a model of a writing. You have 5 minutes. Me van a ir diciendo qué eligen y cuáles van a hacer. Aristides, which one are you going to do? Because you have to read after. Yes.
Yes, can be formato de carta legal.
Okay. So you can start that in English because you will read. Alejandro, which one are you going to do?
I choose power of attorney.
Very good. Alfredo, which one are you going to do? No? Okay. Hugo? ¿Cuál elegís hacer, Hugo?
Tercero, profe.
Okay.
Cuaderno notarial.
Okay. Andrea, which one will you do?
And cease and desist later.
Okay. Augusto, which one?
Power of attorney.
Power of attorney in English. Ezequiel, which one are you going to do? No, okay. Joanna? No. Silvia, which one are you going to do?
Number 3, teacher. Number 3, general power of attorney.
Okay. You have 5 minutes and then we start reading. Try to use the formal vocabulary.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Romina. How are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine. Which one are you going to do?
Contract, teacher. But I have a question.
Yes.
Can we use the models, or we have
Yes.
to do another model?
No, you can use the models because we're just going to do a short one that you can read later.
Ah, okay. Thank you, teacher.
Because we only have 5 minutes.
Yes, okay.
Profe,
Yes.
hay que completar nomás el
Yes, you have to do. Ya está el formato ahí. Ustedes tienen que cada uno ir redactando uno cortito y pequeño. Roberto, which one are you going to do?
Teacher, I'm going to do the power of the attorney.
Okay, very good. Whoever finishes, let me know so that we can start reading.
Teacher, I finish.
Okay. Do you want to read?
Yes.
Okay, I'm here.
Alejandro Campos, residing at Avenida Sofía Este, number 9, do hereby appoint Jesus Duarte of attorney of residing here.
Residing, yes.
Residing in Area 1 as my true and lawful attorney, in fact, to act on my behalf in power justice, yeah, maybe?
Yes, yes.
The power of attorney shall remain in effect until revoked in writing. Sign on this. Signature, printed name.
Signature.
Okay. March 20, 2025.
And your name and your title.
Okay. Signature Alejandro Campos.
Very good. Thank you, Alejandro. Anyone who finishes, please let me know so that we can read. Anyone else finished?
I can try, teacher.
Okay, I hear you.
I think I can try. General power of attorney. I, Silvia Velasquez, residing at 92 Carlos Antonio Lopez Street, Cathedral Neighborhood in Ciudad del Este, do hereby appoint, I name my husband as my lawyer, Walter Raúl González Paz of 354 Eusebio Ayala Avenue, Ciudad del Este, as my true and lawful attorney in fact to act on my behalf in commercial affairs. This power of attorney shall remain in effect until revoked in writing, signed on this March 20th, 2025, and my signature and name.
Very good. Anyone else finished?
Yes, teacher, here I have a legal letter.
Okay.
Mr. Aristides Rivas, San Alfonso 4250, Asunción, Paraguay. Refer, cease, and desist demand. This letter serves as formal notice that your actions, especially breach, are in violation of civil law. We demand that you are in violation of civil law. We demand that you immediately cease and desist from engaging in such conduct. Failure to comply within 10 days may result in legal actions. Sincerely, George Davis, attorney. Finish.
Very good. Okay.
Teacher, can you repeat me how do you say engaging? Engaging.
Yes, engaging.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone else finished? Hugo, Roberto, Andrea, Romina, anyone finished?
Voy a intentar, profe.
Okay, I hear you.
General power of attorney. I, Juan Pérez, residing at Asunción number 180, Casi Concepción, do hereby appoint hereby.
Yes.
Do hereby appoint Hugo Becker of Asunción as my true and lawful attorney, in fact to act on my behalf in matters related to financial transaction, real estate, and legal representation. This power of attorney shall remain in effect until revoked in writing. Signed y la fecha. Hasta ahí, profe.
Very good. Very, very good, Hugo. Anyone else finished?
Profe, yo voy a intentar.
Okay.
Andrea Araujo, Avenue Colón, Asunción, y la carta va a Carlos Soria, Acceso Sur, Fernando de la Mora. Says and desist of the month. Dear Carlos, this letter serves as a formal notice that your action, especially the use of trademarks without permission, violates trademark law. We demand that
Violate
violate
trademark.
law.
Yes.
We demand that you immediately cease and desist for
Immediately.
immediately cease and desist for no, esa palabra no puedo pronunciar. Engaging in such conduct. Failure to comply within 5 days may result in legal action. Sincerely, Andrea Araujo, attorney.
Very good. Anyone else finished? Very good, Andrea. Yes.
Teacher.
Okay.
Alto, José
I
Augusto
hear you.
Cáceres, resident neighborhoods Las Carmelitas Street, 29th September to Cambreta. Do Harris appoint Miguel Cáceres, attorney, in fact, Miguel Cáceres, attorney is address street, 24 miles to city is my true, la full attorney, in fact, acción on my behalf, authorized to file a civil action for compensation of the match. The power
Damages.
attorney damages. The power is attorney shall remain effect until revoked in writing.
Writing.
Is writing. Signing of this 20th March 2025.
Very good. Someone else finished?
Me, teacher.
Okay, I hear you.
This agreement is made and entered into this 20 March 2025 by and between Helper Service with address at Avenue San Martin Alilio Street. Hereafter referring to as provided, and Romina Benitez with address at Avenue Mariscal Lopez and Sucre Street, and hereafter referred to as a client. And whereas provides agrees to rent certain service and clients agree to compensate provides under the following terms. Scope of service provides agreed to provide complete house clean service and described in Exhibit 8. 2. Compensation clients shall pay prior to sum of 350,000 for service rendered.
Yes.
3. Termination. Either party may terminate this agreement.
Either party may terminate.
Either party may terminate this agreement with 5 days written notice. In witness wherefore the parties have executed this agreement on the day written above. Signature predate, Romina Benitez, and title.
Very good. Roberto, you wanted to read?
Okay, teacher. I'm going to read Power of Attorney. Roberto Carlos Casco, residing at Campo 9 City, Independencia Nacional Street. Do the hereby appoint John Lennon Company, John Lennon Company of Asunción, Paraguay, as my sorry, I can't see.
It
The
happens.
hereby of Asunción, Paraguay, as my true and lawful attorney in fact to the act on my, ¿cómo se lee eso, profe? Behalf in commercial action, causa. This power is a attorney shall remain in effect until revoked.
Yes, revoked.
Revoked in writing, signed in this 20 March 2025. Signature and Roberto Carlos.
Anyone else did, so that we can continue? Someone else? ¿Alguien más redactó o no? No? Okay. Let's go to the exercises. Do you have the exercises with you? Exercise 1. Aristides, can you read?
Okay. Ejercicio 1. Identificación de vocabulario legal. Lee el siguiente fragmento de un contrato y responde. Fragmento. This agreement is entered into by and between John Doe, provider, and James Smith, client. Provider agrees to perform consulting service for client in exchange for a payment of $5,000. This agreement shall be effective as of March 1, 2025, and shall continue for a period of 6 months, unless terminated earlier in accordance with Clause 5.
Okay, yes, wait. I'm going to read the fragment, okay? This agreement is entered into by and between John Doe, provider, and Jane Smith, client. Provider agrees to perform consulting services for client in exchange for payment of $5,000. This agreement shall be effective as of March 1st, 2025, and shall continue for a period of 6 months unless terminated earlier in accordance with Clause 5. Okay, now you have 3 questions to answer. I will give you 3 minutes and then we can start checking, okay? ¿Qué significa entered into en este contexto? ¿Cómo se traduce shall be effective as of? ¿Y cuál es el significado de unless terminated earlier? Esas son las 3 preguntas que van a responder en base a lo que leímos recién.
Okay, teacher.
You have 3 minutes and then we can start the answers.
Okay.
The answer number 1 will be Aristides, number 2 Alejandro, and number 3 will be Silvia.
Okay, teacher. No.
Okay, who is going to, okay, Aristides, did you do yours already?
Okay, I was looking for in Google what mean that enter into y dentro del contexto es celebrado por y entre John Doe y Jane Smith.
Sí.
Sería entonces celebrado
Sí.
por y entre John Doe y Jane Smith.
Yes. Number 2 is Alejandro.
Yes. Shall be effective above. Surtirá efecto a partir de.
Yes. Very good. And Silvia?
Number 3 says, ¿cuál es el significado de unless terminated earlier? Literalmente sería a menos que se dé por terminado con anterioridad.
Yes. It's when a contract is ended before its time. Okay. Exercise 2. Very good, Silvia. Exercise 2. Traducción de cláusulas contractuales. Traduce al inglés las siguientes cláusulas comunes en contratos. El number 1, Andrea. Number 2 will be Romina. And number 3 will be Hugo. And we have 3 minutes to do this exercise, okay?
A part, agree, to pay, part B, the amount of $7,000 for the service in the village.
If anyone finishes before, let me know so we can read. La parte A acuerda pagar a la parte B la suma de $10,000 por los servicios prestados. El 2. Este contrato entrará en vigor el 1 de julio de 2025 y permanecerá vigente hasta el 31 de diciembre de 2025. Number 3. Cualquiera de las partes podrá terminar este contrato con un aviso por escrito de 30 días.
I'm finished, teacher.
Okay, you can read.
Party A agrees to pay Party B the sum of the $10,000 for the service rendered.
Very good. Number 2. Not yet. And number 3.
Voy a leer el 3, profe. Es el mío.
Okay.
Either party may terminate this contract with a 30-day written notice.
Very good. So now we're waiting for number 2.
Teacher, una consulta.
Yes.
There were says, la parte A acuerda pagar, puede ser también. La compañera dijo part A agree to pay.
Yes.
Puede ser también shall pay.
Yes. Yes, that
Deberá
we
pagar.
learned today. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Teacher, I
Yes.
have this contract will shall be effect
Yes.
as of July 1,
July 1.
2025 and will be in effect until December 31, 2025.
Very good. Then it's this contract will be in effect from the 1st of July 2025 and remain in effect until 31 December 2025.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Exercise 3 says, redacción de una cláusula de confidencialidad. Completa la siguiente cláusula con el vocabulario adecuado. So, you will have 3 minutes to do this exercise, and then we can check. It says the parties acknowledge that during the course of this agreement, they may share information. Each party agrees not to disclose or use such information for any purpose other than the fulfillment of this agreement. This obligation shall remain in effect for a period of years after termination of the agreement. Your options are confidential, trade secret, sensitive. Share, distribute, or reveal, 2, 5, or 10. Everybody will have a different one. So we will, maybe 4 people will read this one. Will be Augusto, Alejandro, Romina, and Roberto will read. All with different information.
Teacher, question
Yes.
before we start that exercise. It says the parties acknowledge that during the course of this agreement, they may share blah, blah, blah information, right? But it's not, they may not share? Shouldn't it be? No, they may
You have,
not?
yes. Yes.
Okay, that was my doubt.
Can I start, teacher?
Yes.
The parties acknowledge that during the course of this agreement, they may share confidential information. Each party agrees not to share, disclose, or use such information for any purpose other than the fulfillment of this agreement. This obligation shall remain in effect for a period of 2 years after termination of this agreement.
Very good. The next one. Anyone else want to read?
I can read if you want me, but I will add the note, may not, in this version. Can it be?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So the parties acknowledge that during the course of this agreement, they may not share sensitive information. Each party agrees not to reveal, disclose, or use such information for any purpose other than the fulfillment of this agreement. These obligations shall remain in effect for a period of 5 years after the termination of this agreement.
Very good. Anyone else?
I have teacher. The parties acknowledge that during the course of the agreement, they may share sensitive share information. Each party agreed not to distribute, disclose, disclose, or use such information for any purpose other than the fulfillment of the agreement. This obligation shall remain in effect for a period of 10 years after termination of this agreement.
Very good. Anyone else want to read?
Hi, teacher. Me. The
Very good.
parties acknowledge that during the course of the agreement, they share confidential information. Each party agreed to now distribute,
Distribute.
distribute,
Distribute. Yes.
distribute, disclose, or use such information for any purpose other than the full fulfillment in match agreement. These obligations shall remain in effect for a period of 2 years after the after the termination of this agreement.
Very good.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, let's go to the next exercise. Ok. Ejercicio 4. Redacción de una carta formal. Escribe una carta de reclamación legal en inglés basada en la siguiente situación de escenario. Compraste un producto en una tienda en línea, pero llegó dañado. Has intentado comunicarte con la empresa sin éxito. Quieres solicitar un reembolso en un plazo de 10 días. Formato sugerido y fecha y datos del remitente, datos del destinatario, asunto formal complaint regarding damaged product. Explicación del producto, solicitud específica, reembolso en 10 días y el cierre formal. How many minutes do you need to do this?
Five minutes.
5 minutes.
10.
You have 5 minutes. Yes?
10.
10. It's too long because we have another one.
Okay. Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Let me know when you're finished. Someone finished?
Yo puedo empezar, profe.
Yes, please.
From Aristides Rivas, Don Alfonso 4250 to Computer System, Asunción, Paraguay. I herewith present a claim for a damaged product I bought from your company. I request the company to return my money in 10 days. Greatly, George Thomas.
Very good. Someone else that did the letter? The formal complaint? Silvia? Andrea? Augusto?
It takes a little
anyone?
long, teacher. I'm working on it.
Okay. Romina, Roberto, anyone finished?
Voy a leer, profe, lo que me salió.
Okay.
Juan Pérez, Asunción, Paraguay. Número de teléfono, March 25. Customer Service Department. ABC Online Store, Avenida El Comercio, 456. Subject, formal complaint regarding the damaged product. Dear customer service representative, I am writing to formally file a complaint regarding a damaged product I received from your online store on March 5. I placed an order on a Smart Tech S200 headphones through your website. The item was delivered on March 10, but upon opening the package, I discovered that the headphones were broken and unusable. I have attempted to contact your customer service multiple times via email and phone, but I had not received any response or resolution. As the product was received in a defective condition, I kindly request a full refund of $100 within 10 days from the date of this letter. Please consider this letter a formal notice, and I expect a prompt resolution of this matter. If I do not receive a refund within the specified time frame, I will be forced to take further action, including filing a complaint with consumer protection agencies.
Agencies. Okay.
Agents. Y así, por ejemplo.
Very good. Someone else did their letter? Alejandro, you're very quiet today. Did you do the letter?
Teacher. I read, teacher.
Okay, Augusto. Augusto will read and then Alejandro can talk.
Okay, teacher. I read data 20 March 2025. Means Amazon. That's address is Jose Augusto Cáceres. A 5 formal complaint regarding damaged products Regarding the product. Here Amazon, the product that I bought online on January 2025 arrived damaged because the electric equipment was here along the way and request a refund of the money because I am waiting the term of the condition. Respectful greeting.
Very good, Augusto. Alejandro, what were you going to say?
Let me try, teacher.
Okay.
March 2025. Destinatario en Olier Electrodoméstico, Avenida San José. And I am writing to express my dissatisfaction.
Dissatisfaction, yes.
Satisfaction with the DVD that I bought because it does not work. As a result, I am requesting a refund of $100 in 10 days. Sincerely, Alejandro Campos.
Very good. Anyone else? Anyone else? No? Okay. Let's do the last exercise.
I was working on it, teacher. I think
Oh,
I can
okay.
do it now.
Okay, I hear you.
It's a bit long. Okay, it says March 20th, 2025, Silvia Velázquez Lescano, Ciudad del Este, Paraguay. The recipient is Shein Products, Inc., 84 Ming Lee Street, Hong Kong, in reference to formal complaint regarding damaged product. Dear Customer Service CEO, Mrs. Elizabeth Chung, I have received your products on February 4th, 2 items being 2 long dresses with the codes 1472 and 1475 respectively. Both dresses were not satisfactory. Instead, they have arrived with torn sleeves. I have been trying to communicate with your customer assistant ever since and did not succeed. I did not receive any response. I demand a full refund within 10 days from this date. Otherwise, I shall start legal actions. Too much, maybe.
It's okay. Okay, for 2 dresses.
Okay.
It's okay. The idea is to practice.
Okay.
Okay. Our last exercise today is creación de un poder notarial simple usando el formato Power of Attorney. Redacta un documento en inglés en el que autorizas a una persona a realizar trámites bancarios a tu nombre, for the bank. Estructura recomendada, título, Power of Attorney, datos del otorgante y apoderado, autorización específica, duración del poder, firma y fecha. 5 minutes to do this, then we read, and then everybody's free to go and watch the soccer match. That for sure everybody wants to watch.
Thank you, teacher.
Teacher, can I try?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. I, Alejandro Campos, residing at Hernandaria, hereby appoint Jesus Duarte, residing at Ciudad del Este, residing, sorry, as my true and lawful attorney, in fact, to manage and operate my bank account for 1 year.
Very good. Someone else finished?
I can, teacher.
Okay, I hear you.
General power of attorney. I, Aristides Rivas, residing at San Alfonso 4250, do hereby appoint Attorney John Lennon, residing in Asunción, my true and lawful attorney, in fact, to act in my behalf in banking procedures. This power of attorney shall remain in effect until revoked in writing. signed 20 January 2025.
Very good. Someone else finished? Silvia?
Not yet, teacher.
Not yet. Someone else? Andrea, Romina.
Teacher,
Yes.
power attorney. By this document, Christian Antonio Cáceres, I do appoint José Augusto Cáceres, Adric Street, 24 Mal, to Tau Encarnación. It carry out the divorce procedures below we seen in accordance.
And what else did you put? Only that?
Only that, street address, José Augusto Cáceres, street 44, street 44, March to Encarnación, Cristian Antonio, street address, street to Cambreta.
Okay. So that was your power of attorney. Anyone else want to read before we finish our class?
I can read, teacher.
Okay.
It says general power of attorney. I, Silvia Velázquez, residing at 92 Carlos Antonio Lopez Street, Cathedral neighborhood in Ciudad del Este, do hereby appoint Walter Raúl González Paz of 354 Eusebio Ayala Avenue, Ciudad del Este, as my true and lawful attorney in fact, to act on my behalf in banking procedures. This power of attorney shall remain in effect until March 20th, 2026, or until revoked in writing. Signed on this, March 20th, 2025. My signature, my name. That's it.
Very good. Anyone want to say something before we close our class today? Aristides, you want to say something? Alejandro?
Hello, teacher. I think all is clear. Soccer is waiting for us.
Ah, soccer is waiting for you, yes. I know, everybody wants to say bye. Alejandro, you want to say something?
No, teacher, thank you. Arriba Paraguay.
Yes, let's hope Paraguay wins. Diana, you want to say something?
Yes, teacher. No llegué a terminar, pero estuve redactando. Creo que para la próxima clase me va a quedar.
So, what you can do is the next class. Los que no pudieron leer hoy, la próxima clase pueden leer. Pues creo que los compañeros ya quieren que terminemos la clase.
I have no
I
interest in
understand.
football, so I'm fine.
But the boy, I think all the boys
yeah,
want to go. Aristides, Alejandro, everybody wants to go.
yeah, probably.
Augusto. So, los que no pudieron leer hoy lo que escribieron, leemos la próxima clase, ¿sí?
Thank you, teacher.
Good teacher.
Okay,
Okay.
Bye, teacher.
see you next week.